A surprise dinner for Mom. Once upon a time, in a cozy little home, there lived a bright and cheerful 7-year-old girl named Lily and her adorable little brother. Max. Lily was full of energy, always looking for ways to help her mom. Max, though younger at the age of 4, adored his sister and loved to mimic everything she did. They both had big hearts and loved to make their mom smile. One beautiful Saturday morning, their parents decided to go out for a few hours to run errands, leaving Lily and Max to spend the day together at home. Mom kissed them goodbye, reminding Lily to look after Max while she was gone. "We'll be back in the evening, so make sure you two play nicely and don't make a mess," their mom said, smiling as she gave them both a hug. "We will, Mom." "Don't worry," Lily promised, her eyes sparkling with excitement. After their parents left, the house fell quiet for a while. Lily and Max played with their toys in the living room. But soon, Lily began to think about something special she could do for their mom. She wanted to surprise her with something wonderful when she came home. "Max, let's make dinner for Mom," Lily said suddenly, her eyes wide with an idea. Max looked up at her, his face lighting up. He loved spending time with his sister and thought her idea sounded like the best fun ever. "Yeah, let's cook food," Max cheered, jumping up and down. Lily giggled. "It'll be a surprise, so we have to keep it a secret. We'll make something delicious, and when Mom comes home, she'll be so happy." Max nodded eagerly, his little face serious as he tried to think about how they would cook. He loved helping, even if he didn't exactly know what to do. Lily, being the older and more responsible one, took charge. She held Max's hand and led him to the kitchen, where all the magic would begin. They had a lot of fun ideas, but they needed to figure out what they could actually make. Lily opened the refrigerator and peered inside. "Let's see, we have some chicken, veggies, and potatoes. We can make a yummy dinner with that," she said with confidence. Max's eyes lit up. "Chicken and potatoes," he repeated, as though the words alone made him hungry. Lily nodded. "Yes, let's make a simple chicken stew with mashed potatoes. We'll need to chop some veggies, boil the potatoes, and cook the chicken." Max stood on his tiptoes to see what was on the counter. Lily already started pulling out ingredients, carefully selecting the items they would need. She got out the cutting board, a sharp knife, which she knew to use very carefully, and began to chop the carrots, onions, and celery. She made sure to place them all in neat piles on the counter. "Max, you can help me with the potatoes," Lily said, handing him a small, safe peeler. Max's eyes grew wide. "Me? Peel potatoes?" He looked at the peeler as if it were a magical tool. "Yes, you can do it. Just be careful with the peeler and peel the skins off. I'll make sure the chicken is ready." Max, concentrating hard, took a potato and began to peel it slowly. He struggled a little, but Lily was right there beside him, offering encouragement and help. "You're doing great, Max. Look at all those skins coming off." Lily cheered, feeling proud of her little brother. Max beamed at her praise and worked even harder. By the time Lily finished chopping the vegetables, Max had peeled 4 potatoes all by himself. "Wow, you're so fast, Max," Lily said, smiling. Now it was time to cook the chicken. Lily carefully seasoned the chicken with salt, pepper, and some herbs they had in the cupboard. She used the stove to cook the chicken in a big pot, and Max watched closely, standing on his little stool so he could see better. When the chicken started to sizzle, Max laughed. "It's like a fire in the pot." Lily smiled at him. "Just be careful, Max. Cooking is fun, but we have to stay safe." Max nodded solemnly, as if he understood the importance of safety, though his eyes were still fixed on the sizzling chicken. Lily added the chopped veggies to the pot, and soon the house was filled with the delicious smells of the chicken stew. Meanwhile, Max had moved on to the potatoes, now sitting in a pot of boiling water, waiting to soften. "Can we taste it, Lily?" Max asked, his tummy growling. "We can't taste it yet, Max. We have to wait until it's ready," Lily explained, trying to focus on the cooking. Max pouted, but he knew his sister was right. They needed to be patient. While the stew simmered and the potatoes boiled, Lily and Max set the table together. They found the plates, silverware, and glasses, arranging everything neatly. Lily took a napkin and folded it into a little square to make the table look even nicer. "Mom will love this," Lily said, as she placed the last glass down. Max grinned proudly. We did good. After what felt like forever, the chicken stew was ready. Lily carefully checked the potatoes. They were soft enough to mash. She drained the water, and together, they mashed the potatoes with a little butter and cream. Now, we just need to put everything on the table, Lily said. She ladled the chicken stew into bowls and placed them on the table next to the mashed potatoes. The kitchen smelled so amazing that both Lily and Max couldn't help but smile. As the sun began to set, the door creaked open, and their parents walked in, tired from their errands. Lily and Max ran to greet them, their faces glowing with excitement. "Mom, Dad, we have a surprise for you," Lily announced proudly. Their parents smiled, but their eyes widened in surprise when they saw the delicious food on the table. "Wow, you two made all this?" their mom asked, her eyes sparkling with happiness. "Yep. We wanted to do something special for you," Lily said, looking at Max, who was beaming with pride. Their mom's heart melted. She quickly pulled both of them into a big hug, holding them tightly. "You're both so amazing. I can't believe you made all of this by yourselves. You're the best kids ever." Lily and Max beamed, their faces full of happiness. "Now, let's sit down and enjoy this wonderful dinner," their dad said, smiling. The family sat down around the table, and everyone took their first bite of the delicious stew and mashed potatoes. It was perfect. The flavors were just right, and they could taste the love and care that went into the meal. "This is so yummy," Max exclaimed, his mouth full of food. Lily smiled and took a bite of her food. She felt so proud of herself and Max for making such a delicious dinner for their parents. As they ate, their mom kept thanking them, and their dad kept telling them how proud he was. It was the perfect evening, and they all felt so happy and loved. "Thank you, Lily and Max," their mom said after finishing her meal. "You two are the best helpers ever. I'm so lucky to have you as my kids." Lily and Max grinned, feeling proud and content. As they all finished their dinner, their hearts were full of warmth, knowing they had done something wonderful for the people they loved most. And from that day on, Lily and Max continued to help their mom in the kitchen, cooking together and making delicious meals that filled their home with love and laughter.